Hey, good day, everybody. It's Ankeny Sports Cards here, and today I got another box buy. So we'll just get kind of going into it. 990 cards, 99 here. But you're going to see a lot of like base rookies, some colored cards. Also, I think there are some autographs maybe in here as well. I didn't get through all the boxes. One, it was kind of like 3 boxes complete. The dealer at the show said he wanted, $200 to $300 per box. I wasn't there at all. I kind of gave him an idea. I thought he originally had said like 200 to 300 for all of it, and so that's kind of where I was. I was like pretty much high end $300. That comes out to be about 31 cents a card, and I misheard him. And so when he said it, he goes, yeah, I'm kind of looking for 200 here, 300 there, 200 there. And I was, just not the same process. That really wasn't where I was. I had already bought 2 big deals already on the show. And I figured, hey, if I could get these maybe on average at $100 a box, I'd be interested. So we kind of looked at, I looked at like box 1 and 2, and like I said, I thought maybe a little bit of value there. I didn't think it was something that was crazy at first, and he said, let me think about it, and then I said, hey, I got $300 cash on me here. Would it buy it? And he thought about it, and he eventually said, yeah, I'm game. And he said, I was doing him a big help by getting rid of it, and maybe I was. Maybe he won over on the deal, and that's all good. But again, as you know, and as you may have seen in the past, I love these boxes, right? These are fun for me. It does take some work if you want to make some money off of it, and sometimes you're going to win some, lose some on some of these cards, right? Some of them aren't, you're buying because they're in the rest of the box, right? And so that's just how it is. And if you're going to go into these, sometimes you'll get commons. Sometimes you'll get just players that didn't even hardly even play in the league, or maybe only practice squad, right? And that's the chances that you're taking. But you're hoping to hit a good one here and there. And that's the ultimate goal, and that's what we're trying to do with many of our purchases. So that was the first stack down. There's not a huge lot in there. Let me put these away really quick, and we got 12 more to go here. So we'll bring it out. Again, you're going to see a lot of these. I didn't put these in any order. To showcase them, right? Speaking of someone that's probably out of the league or will be out of the league, I don't think he's playing anymore. There were some numbered cards in here, and we've seen a few so far. I think there is more, if I remember right. One box, I honestly never even, like I said, I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier already, but I didn't even look at the box. There is an auto right there. It looks like maybe like an arena football league. So, and I'm okay with that, right? If I feel like the dealer has, the other boxes are similar, and he says, hey, they're pretty similar. There's a numbered card right there. Usually I'll take that opportunity or chance and just go for it. When he was within my price range of where I wanted to be, I was good, right? If it would have been more than that, I probably would have had to look through it a lot more because I was really top there. That's numbered to 25. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's a Mobley number to 25. There's an auto. Again, a lot of people out there would be like, hey, I'll take my $300 and I'll go spend it on, a couple of cards that I want or that I can flip, and this is what I like to do. It's fun. It's exciting. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm okay with that. But it's always fun too to see some of these guys, like if they come back out and they have good rookie years. That's the 499 Aaron Donald right there. If you can't see that, and sometimes, like I said, they work out. Sometimes they don't. And but if a rookie gets hot, that base card all of a sudden that common rookie may be worth 5-10 times the value of that 31 cents, maybe even more, right? And that's really what we're going. There's a Herbie Silver. So, again, you couldn't go out and buy $300 worth of packs and get all this. You couldn't even probably go to eBay and buy these individually for $300. And that's how I kind of look at it, right? And we all have their own ways of doing things, and something I enjoy. So, pretty cool cards in some of these. Clifford, there's a Prismatic Fields. Hubbard, Hendon Hooker. He looked good with Monty Rice auto. That Hendon Hooker, he looked great as a Marino. In college, at Tennessee, then he got hurt. That's the 60 Michael Thomas. $3.99. $2.99 rookie Kayvon Thibodeau. And he's in Detroit. He probably won't get that shot right away unless something would happen or anything like that. Bryce Young, rookie. And so, I don't know how well he'll do. The silver of Aiden Hutchinson. But I thought he was really good in college. So it'd be interesting to see, if he ever pans out in the NFL. But he's going to have that opportunity come along for him. Rasheed Rice, hopefully he comes back from probably suspension list and also injury. Oops. Some of these are turned around here. Another Aiden Silver. But, yeah, a lot of rookies here. Just a lot of rookies. And that's kind of the good thing. So hopefully some of these, again, will pan out over time. 2-2 rookie. Die cut. Silver. Brees Hall. Jalen Brunson purple. There's Sam Laporta. Gibbs rookie. Nice Herbert. Ladd McConkey green. All right. On to the next one. Cooper Kupp signed with Seattle just yesterday. Or I believe it's signed. I never know with the NFL how that actually works. Sometimes they announce they're on a team and I'm not even sure they have signed. Hollywood Brown. Ian Book never did pan out. I had some autographs of that guy, from packs that I got, or maybe it was breaks, or that might have been in. I don't do a whole lot of breaks, but sometimes I do. Russell Wilson, where's he gonna go? Is he gonna stay with Pittsburgh? There's a lot of talks of places. I think Cleveland. Myles Garrett was pushing for him to come to Cleveland. Doesn't look like that may be the case because Kenny Pickett, I believe, just signed there. So that'll be interesting. Jaden Reed. He looked great as a rookie as well. There we go. There's a Kenny Pickett. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron's not on a team currently. Be interesting, like, if he would go to Minnesota, let's just say. I don't think he will. I think McCarthy's probably the guy, but it would be funny if Aaron Rodgers, right? Just for the fact that, Green Bay to the Jets and then to Minnesota, just like Brett Favre, right? But I guess Brett was on Atlanta to start. Couple autos. Nice Jalen Hurts fireworks. Javonte Williams. Brandon Cooks. It's a Topps Finest rookie. Die cut. Atomic. Max Crosby. Another Rishi. Justin Fields portals. I probably need to have like Silver Sport. Those guys over there tell me like what Bears cards they see if they out of all these and help him get to his collection, right? I got a buddy of mine that does that I got him started on a Chiefs collection. So I kind of keep some Chiefs cards for him and send him some. I just gave him a whole stack at Christmas time. And it's kind of a cool thing, I think. I know there's a Cubs guy that at the National that walks around that does Cubs ones. I'm sure there's a lot of them out there, a lot of people that do that, but it's always pretty cool to see. So what do you think? 31 cents is what this costs per average on each card. Was it worth it, right? Again, if you don't have the time or the patience for all these cards, it is never worth 31 cents or $300 or anything like that. Because there's not one card on here that I saw right off the bat that is going to get you anywhere near that $300, right? And so this is all about grinding to get that money back if that's what you want to do, or if you just want to keep them and add them to your collection, that's another thing. And to each their own is how I look at it. But it's a Graham Mertz. But it's always fun to see, like, hey, what do you think? What would you have bought this, right? I think that's a question mark for most people, is if they would ever, invest in something like this for themselves. There's some people out there that would never do it. Again, that's their choice, their prerogative, and I don't blame them one bit. It's something that you got to be interested in or are willing to have the drive and grind to do it. So, Iowa State guy. You're looking at probably a lot of dollar value here. And that's what you have to kind of go after and look forward to doing. Complete one box. All right, we got 8 more stacks. A lot of cards here. 990. Hopefully I didn't miscount. Otherwise, maybe it's cheaper. I don't remember if he said he did breaks a lot. I can't really, or open packs. I don't really remember. But I'm assuming he probably did several breaks. But still, nice Garrett Wilson. I just, like I said, I love it because it would cost you thousands and thousands of dollars to go out and buy all these cards. To try to get them in packs or box breaks or anything like that. A lot of them might be retail, but still. CJ Stroud rookie. Nice Jackson Smith. Cortland Sutton silver. It's cool. Devontae Adams. It's out of Phoenix, I believe, yeah. And when you're sorting through these like a show too, like I mean, you know, you just got to keep in mind, like, you know, give yourself a value of what you kind of think, and go from there, right? Obviously, most likely, it's not going to be their high end cards. They're getting rid of those cards through. Let's trick London through, you know, eBay, whatnot, whatever they may be doing, right? When they're opening up, also at the shows themselves, that's what they're selling, and these are kind of like the rookies, the leftovers that not huge value in some of these. Like I said, you will find diamonds in the rough every once in a while. In my last video, oops, knocked a few off. All right, get that started here in just a second. That's what happens when you have a lot of cards and you're stable. But in my last video, if you hadn't seen that, I'll have to grab a few that fell off the edge there. I had 5 101s. Now, Jeff Gordon was the NASCAR one. The other one were like historical type figure cards of, yeah, a weird set, I think it was. I don't really remember what the set was, but there was like 4 101s also with that. So, I mean, I always like that they're in there, right? You can go through it and see it. I think that's pretty cool. And then also, with that being said, you know, there were some like Disney cards in that one. I really don't know anything about the Disney cards. I like Disney. I like Pokemon. I like all that stuff, you know, but I don't really know the values as very much. That's numbered to 75. And so that's the hardest thing that I think. You have to kind of go out there and you don't know some of those values, and so you're just taking a guess. And that's what I told in my last purchase on the Disney cards. I have no clue. Like, I'm taking a chance on them, but for the offer, I thought, it was good. And then I had, there's a nice JJ McCarthy. I had never even knew about the rest of them, like the other 101s. And then, of course, I came across the Jeff Gordon 101. And I just thought, well, this is pretty interesting. And so I felt like, hey, that's added value after I had already purchased it. And that's what you're looking for, hopefully, sometimes. It's not always going to happen. And again, sometimes you may not get your money back over the course of time. It's a lot more easier when you got a huge amount of cards like this, almost 1,000 cards, and you got 31 cents into each card. There's a pretty good chance that over time you can do all right. You know, if you sold half of them for $1, you got $500, and you're now up. Now, is that going to happen every time? Are you going to sell every card for $500? No. You may only make 30-some cents on some of these, or you may make 0. That's just how it goes. Grab these 3 cards that fell off the side here. Sorry about that. Hi. And in this, you might look at this and you might be, oh boy, I don't know. But to me, there's enough value here. There's an autograph. That's numbered to 50. 2 of red, white, blue. And I probably need to go back through some of these and kind of look through and see some of these numbers. Just kind of going through them kind of quickly today, so we don't have a very long video over here. But it is enjoyable for me to go back through. There's a Keaton Allen to 75. Zanotto, Auburn. Man, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Seattle, you know, how it is with him and Cooper. Somebody else. Who's the other wide receiver I'm missing out there? But with the Cooper Cup signing, I think that will be interesting. Because Jackson is, Jason's really good player, I think. And, you know, they lost some great talent, no doubt about it, with Metcalf. And, but I do think if Cooper can come back at all to what he once was, which is hard to do in the NFL, especially after a string of injuries and all that. But hey, you never know. And if he does, that team will have really good wide receivers. Now, it'll be interesting also to see if Sam Darnold can perform at the same level that he performed at the beginning in Minnesota, right? Not including those last few weeks, but the rest of the season. If he can play like that with, you know, those guys out there, they could be a pretty good offensive team. So it'll be interesting to see. All right, 5 more stacks. Jamar, Will Levis, Brock Bowers, Chubb, Herbie Pink, Jimmy Garoppolo, Devontae Adams. How will he do now that he has Stafford thrown to him? Brandon Joseph, Otto. Yeah, Stafford, Devontae would be interesting too. Nolan Smith jersey. There's a checkerboard. Oh, nice Romeo Astral, right? But I would like to see that combination, see how well they do. And then you got Puka out there as well, so it could be a heck of a team. Nice prismatic of. There's another CJ Stroud. We had him earlier as well. That same card. Again, not a huge card by any means, but those cards will add up, especially if he comes back to be any bit of the quarterback that he was his rookie year. Nice Devontae Smith rookie die cut from Select. I have no clue on that price tag if that's anywhere close. There we go. JSN. Drake London. Another Devontae. There's a Kelsey. Cooper again. A couple of Jonathan Mingos there. GTRs. Then a couple of Zach Charbonnets. Michael Mayer to finish out. All right. We got 4 more stacks. Let's go on the outside here. Speaking of Stafford, look at that. It's also $199. Number to $199 there. Bijan Hawkinson. It's a Gibbs rookie. It's a blast from the past. Maybe, man, Allstott was crazy good back in the day. Like, as a bruiser, right? But he had some speed and power together. Man. Davis Mills. Don't expect anything from that Davis Mills. Here's another couple CJ Strauss coming up. Again, so that's like 4 of those. Nice Travis Kelce hype. Jamar rookie. Price. That Reddick is to $3.99. Not sure if you can see that one. A lot of cards to go through. There's Dylan Gabriel. Chase Brown rookie. A lot of absolutes. Jaron Hall. Daniel Jones silver. UFC, not really sure about. It's just not one of my strong ones there, but I do know there's a couple good channels out there that have some UFC content. Nico Collins, there's a Corum, Jalen Carter, Trey Tucker, some more UFC. Jonathan Taylor rookie with a Pittman. Let's go to Jamar Chase. Brees Hall. You see some duplicates in here, it looks like, but that's okay. Gibbs again, Josh Downs. All right, 3 more to go. Let's see how it goes here. Put that box away, and then I'll finish everything out in this other one. All right. I didn't see too much basketball, but there is a basketball Jason Kidd. Premium collection. Another Taylor. To pick up this amount of cards again, it's a lot. No. A lot of box breaking, a lot of box opening. If that's what you want to do. There's an auto. Another auto of Hassan Haskins. Drew Tranquil. Kyren. I hate when they take the pictures of those. It's just like, I don't know. That's cool. It's a Bryce Young. I just think on those pictures, you know, Xavier Worthy, we saw those a lot in his rookie cards. And I just think they could have found probably a better picture, but maybe not. Guess not. And you know, who knows? Maybe there's some guys that just wore them all the time during practices and stuff, but I just don't think that would be the picture that I would want to be seen. But to each their own. I do think they're good things to have to use to protect your head from the head injuries. So I'm in favor of the players using them, especially if they've had a history of concussions. There's another one. But it's just surprising me, I think, like if you're going to have a picture of Bosa. Is it Patrick Mahomes fireworks card? Chubb's number to 45. I don't know if you can tell there, but yeah. It's a cool card. Luke Kuechly. Bijan. Not much basketball, but we had 2 in that little row, I think. All right, down to 2 more. And we have almost completed all 1,000 cards. Well, 990 to be exact, I think. If somebody really wanted to go back and count through them, and I'm off by 1, I apologize. Rishi Rice. I'm really hoping Rishi comes back good. Josh Downs. He looked good at times last year. Clayton Tune. Funkadelic Gibbs. So, nothing really super crazy in this box as well, like I said earlier. But I'm glad I stuck where I was, right? You know, like, I know it's a lot of cards, and you know, he's, I'm sure, trying to recoup some money, or, you know, I guess. There's a nice Jackson Smith. That's a silver mosaic. But in order for me to just spend the time on them and stuff, I really got to be at that price point. That 30 some cents a card is perfect. Usually for me, not always. And I think this one could be a grind in many ways. It's not going to be something that's like easy, where I'm going to make, you know, $100 on one card, and our 3 cards, and then the rest of it is just, you know, take it over time. There's a Jaylen Brown that's numbered 500. Keontae George. That purple wave is not numbered. JJ rookie, another rookie of JJ. ETN. All right, last stack, and finish it up. Not too bad. We're gonna be under 40 minutes for this video, it looks like, so it's pretty good for 990 cards. But I did kind of go through quite a bit faster than usual. But I do appreciate everybody that has stuck around throughout the video. If you like this, I do buy these every chance I can. Now, not every week, not every month. Just happens to be in the last month, I've bought several of these because the opportunities have come up a lot more often. But I will post them when I buy them and let you know. And I try to let everybody know exactly what I paid for them. And again, you may have thought it was a bad deal, and that's okay, and I'm okay with that as well. But I like doing this. I like the interest in them. There's a nice Xavier Worthy for me. As a Chiefs fan. Charlie Jones rookie. All right, get through this last sack here. Jaden Reed, Amon, a couple rookies there. Jack Campbell, that's an Iowa guy. Sam Howell, I think that's the first Sam Howell, which is surprising, right? Usually those are out there. Khalil Mack, Kristen Watson, T-Law. Boom. All right, well, that will wrap it up. Finish off of the stack of Ravens there. So thank everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you. Have a great day. And please subscribe. Please like the video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.